I have the perfect brand for runners, walkers, really anyone that has wide feet. Today we're taking a look at Topo Athletic's Atmos. Now, Topo Athletic is a brand that is quietly becoming one of the best options on the market for someone that actually needs a wide toe box. The Atmos gives you max cushioning. It's a natural foot shape. It's a stable ride without forcing you into a zero drop or a super aggressive rocker. Topo Athletic was founded in 2013 by former competitive runner Tony Post. Some of you may remember the barefoot style shoe called Vibram Five Fingers. That became a fad in the early 2000s. Well, Tony was the president of Vibram from 2001 to 2012. So the brand was built to bridge the gap between those minimalistic style shoes and your traditional cushion trainers, kind of focusing more on natural movement. And that's where you get your wider toe box, you get your nice secure heel, as well as midfoot, and then a low heel to toe drop. So it kind of lets your foot naturally move in the way that it wants to. So if you're a runner or a walker, really anyone that could use that extra width at the front of your shoe, but maybe want a little more security at the back, make sure to check out Topo Athletic and make sure to get yourself a pair of Atmos. So as always, before I get into the details and the materials used on this shoe, I want to break down who it's built for and how you can benefit from using it. So if you're a runner, of course, with a wide foot, this is a perfect shoe for you to let your feet spread out. However, if you're just a walker or just someone who's dealing with things like bunions or a high instep, or just you're tired of those tapered narrow toe boxes, the Topo Athletic brand does a great job of giving you the room to let your feet spread out without making you feel like you're slipping out the back of the shoe. Certain brands also do a good job of adding in some extra room, like Ultra. However, a lot of the Ultra shoes are going to be on a zero drop, which means the same amount of cushion in the back of the foot as you get in the front. Topo is not going to have as aggressive of that flat drop. You're going to have more of a tapered 5mm drop. So as a high, almost max cushion shoe, the Atmos is built for those easy days, long run days, or if you're putting a ton of mileage in and you want something that's going to help with your foot fatigue, give you that impact protection, of course, have the room at the front for you to let your feet spread out, but then have your security in the back, then this is definitely a great option to try out. Okay, so now that we know who the shoe is built for, let's break down the specs. We've got 38mm of stack in the heel with 33 in the forefoot, giving you, of course, that 5mm heel to toe drop. Weight comes in at 9.7 ounces for a US men's 9. That's surprisingly light for a max cushion trainer, and the price point sits at $160. So I'd say for the amount of cushioning and stability that you're getting, the weight and the price point are very competitive. So now that we know who the shoe's built for, and we know the specs behind the shoe, let's break down the materials and especially the foam, which is where the Atmos really shines. Now the midsole uses Topo's ZipFoam, which is more of a bouncy foam than a soft style. ZipFoam is built to be balanced, so you do have cushion, but it doesn't feel extremely soft. And Topo does that so the shoe has a stable factor and is consistent over longer mileage. I like to say rather than sinking into the foam, you kind of roll through it and it's a lot more efficient. The upper is a recycled engineered mesh, so it breathes really well. It's not flashy, but it's comfortable and it's padded where it needs to be. It locks the foot down through the midfoot and the heel, and the outsole is good but not great for the traction, especially with the rubber in the heel and the forefoot. So overall, the Topo Athletic Atmos is one of the best daily trainers available right now if fit is your priority. It's not a speed shoe, it's not flashy, and it's definitely not narrow, so keep that in mind when you are looking. However, if you want a shoe that's going to give you max cushion, a fantastic heel and midfoot security, and of course, one of the best toe boxes in running for wide feet, then this brand and this shoe absolutely deliver. Also, if you've just struggled with cramped feet, foot discomfort, bunions, anything like that, you don't have to be a runner. I think this brand is fantastic for everyday use as well as walking. But with that, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you found this informative, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It goes a long way. Let me know what your opinions are on this shoe and the brand in the comments. And as always, make sure to do those little things, and I'll see y'all on the next run.